Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Savory Scoop. Today, I want to speak from the heart about something we all experience but don't always talk about gently: aging. And I'm not speaking just physically, but also spiritually, emotionally, and even energetically. As I move through my own seasons of life, I've been asking myself, what does it mean to age well? And what I've learned is that aging isn't something to resist. And aging well, it's not about clinging to youth. It's about deepening our connection to ourselves as we change. So I want to share three insights with you, three things I return to again and again. The first insight is connecting with the body. For the longest time, I treated my body like a project, something to fix, something to tweak or improve. But as the years pass, I've come to see it more like a best friend, one I am learning to listen to. Aging gracefully, I believe, begins by reconnecting with our body, not as something to fix, but as something to feel. And I think this is perhaps a great sentiment for anyone at any age. Over the years, my body has spoken to me in different ways, in new ways, and the signals are different. Sometimes the energy dips, and I'm sure many of you can relate. But instead of resenting or resisting these shifts, what if we pause to listen? When we slow down, whether it's through yoga, mindful movement, or even just placing a hand on my heart, I remind myself this body is not a problem, it's a partner. And we begin to feel our body not as a machine when we do that, but as a sacred home. And this connection, it's not about performance, it's about presence. It's about saying, I am still here, I still belong to myself. So if you're feeling distant from your body, you are not alone. Perhaps try beginning with presence, not to fix anything, but to feel everything. The more we learn to tune in, the more we trust ourselves in a deeper way. I've realized this connection is what helps me feel grounded, no matter how things shift on the outside. So I am inviting you to try this. Take a quiet moment today. Place your hands gently on your body, maybe on your chest, on your belly, and ask, how are you? What do you need from me? Just listen. You don't have to fix anything. Just be there. The second insight is care for the body with devotion. We've been taught to care for our body to look a certain way, but I am inviting you to flip that script. What if self-care was less about control and more about devotion? Feeding ourselves nourishing food, moving our body, resting, these are not chores. What if instead we looked at these as sacred rituals? What if we said, I value this body not because it's young or smooth, but because it carries my spirit through this life? And aging doesn't mean giving up vitality. It means working with the body, not against it. It's about strength over slimness, energy over image, and wholeness over perfection. So I'm sharing an affirmation that I carry with myself that I hope is useful for you. I care for my body, not to preserve youth, but to honor the sacred vessel of my spirit. The third insight, and this is perhaps the deepest truth: embrace the truth of impermanence. Our body is temporary. Yes, we want to care for it, but we also have to learn to let it go little by little. And the seasons of our life is unfolding as nature does. Wrinkles, gray hairs, changing skin, these are not signs of decay. They are reminders that this form is passing, but I am not just this form. So to me, graceful aging, it's a spiritual path. When we remember that we are not this body, but the light inside it, we can soften. We can stop fighting nature. We start flowing with her. So I am inviting you to consider this, to reflect on this. What are you holding on to that it's time to let go of? What version of yourself is asking to be released so your soul can take a deeper breath? So I am leaving you with these 3 insights. Connect with your body as a beloved companion. Care for it like a temple, not to hold on to youth, but to honor life. And know deep in your bones that while the body may change, your spirit is unchanging, wise, and eternal. Thank you for spending this time with me today. May we all age with grace, not just in appearance, but in presence, in reverence, and in peace. Until next time, stay wise, stay tender. May you be guided by love.